please don't forget to subscribe on your way out by hitting the red subscribe button below.
Hey loves, it's me Mari, also known as Soul Style Beauty, and I'm so happy to be back filming. Oh my gosh, I came back from my church's retreat last week. And I was sick on the retreat. I had strep throat, a fever, my voice was gone. So if you found me on Snapchat and you saw that I was sick, yeah, that was horrible. But I'm so happy to be over that sickness and I have time to actually film some videos for you guys. So lately, I've been really doubting myself. Soul Style Beauty has been a journey, like so far. And I really created the name because I wanted to create a channel to speak to women who were goal driven, who also likes to be motivated, likes to be encouraged, and also likes to do it up a little bit with fashion, with beauty, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So it's like beauty starting from the inside out. And I wanted to do events, I wanted to do challenges. I had so much things in my mind, and I'm just like, Imari, like, you're not good enough. And just for the past 2 weeks I've been thinking that, and I'm like, why? Like, what makes you think that you're not good enough? And the reason why I thought I was not good enough, because I feel like I was setting other people as like my standards of how I should be acting and what I should do, and thinking about my past and what makes me, you know, and all that stuff. All it did was basically put a lot of pressure on me. I had these false standards in my mind that I must be perfect in order to be used to speak to people, to have an impact on their life. And that's one of the things that caused me to really kind of stray away from YouTube at the moment, because I'm like, I look at some of my favorite motivational speakers on here. You guys know that I love me some Bronze Goddess. She is amazing. And I may look at that as a standard. I'm like, I'm not trained in this. Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I worthy of doing this? The same thing can happen in your spiritual journey. Like, we look at people who were called by God to start ministries and have like a faith-based channel to minister to other people, and that was their God-given purpose. And you may look at that as a standard. Like, I'm not talking about God on social media and I don't feel like I'm on fire. If you're not called to do that, you kind of feel less spiritual in a way sometimes. And I had to grasp hold of that. Like, listen, no, like, you weren't called to do that. So you can't look at these people like the standard. At the end of the day, your walk with God is personal. It is a personal walk. So you can't have that standard of you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that, because then it comes like a routine, and then it's not really coming from your heart. It becomes really false. You're kind of forcing yourself to be something you're not. And I just learned that God has to meet you where you are. Everybody does not have the same spiritual walk. You can't compare your spiritual walk to another person. We can't have these false standards in our mind limit us to what we can do and what we're capable of, because at the end of the day, we don't know what we're capable of. And the things that you're passionate about can actually help someone, have an impact on someone. And not to say that your passion is necessarily connected to your purpose. It's not. But at the same time, you don't know if what you're doing and what you're passionate about can move someone. You don't know if you just don't know. I just feel like if you're passionate about it, exercise your talents, because you don't know where you can be with those things. We need to learn how to get out of our own way. I felt like, you know, why do I feel like I'm not enough? Like, I'm limiting my own self by doubting myself, because if I don't believe in me, who's going to believe in me? Be patient with yourself, and you have to just accept you for where you are right now. I want, by the end of this video, for us to just erase those false standards. Like the same way we look at preachers or some of the best motivational speakers you see, or the best ministries. Just get it out of your mind and just be patient with you, and just don't let the pressure of those standards get to you, because at the end of the day, they're not really your standards. You are enough. You're doing enough. If you are putting in the work, don't feel like you're not doing anything, because at least you're progressing. You're doing something. I want this to be a conversation down below, so let me know some of the things that you want to achieve, some of the goals you have in your list, and let me know what you've been in your own way about. Because we can actually talk to each other, have a conversation to motivate each other back into those things, because we need to do the work. The dream is free, but we must work hard. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. For you, I put my lighter in the air for you. I see what you're doing, yeah, I see what you go through. Put my lighter in the air, the truth is you